I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
But in their mind, it's just it's business. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Their mind they're looking at it from emotional because there's a cold detachment from emotion and from personal stuff and business stuff. Mm-hmm. When you're in business mode, it's a lot more a colder world because it's all about winning. It's all about profit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, and it's about making cold sacrifices to get that profit. Mm-hmm. So that's how I could turn people fucked up.
Yeah.
And you can resonate. You can take that. and You can extrapolate that to the drug game. Mm-hmm. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Because why can't they always work together? And is profit together. Mm-hmm. If they do that, there'll be no killing. Because everyone have their territory. Everyone will be cool with what they get. Mm-hmm. Now I need to get more profit. Yeah. I need to see more. You're taking away my business because you're going to another person. So I need to take you out so I can keep my profit machine running.
All this greed.
Same thing with, it's greed. That's what capitalism is. Capitalism creates greed. Mm-hmm. Because it's all profit run. It's all profit based.
Yes.
It's all about, if I'm putting in money, I need to get more money back. Mm-hmm. That's the bare bones of what it is. Mm-hmm. That's why the stock market went crazy. With the mortgage crisis. The profit train needs to keep running. Mm-hmm. So I need to do some shady things to make sure that keeps running. Because profit, the only thing that matters. We're not profiting, we're losing. Mm-hmm. You want me to take the L and say, fuck it? Nah. I need to keep this train going. Movie business.
Yeah.
That's why that imploded, because they try to keep going to things. They always reinforce things. Even with TV, they always try to reinforce things that they know could make money. Because they all about profit.
All about profit.
That's what I'm telling you. These business guys need to. I mean, you do need finance people to a certain degree to.
Yeah, I mean, they need to be there.
As filmmakers, we get passionate enough, and we could probably make bad investments. Like, what you call it, Kevin Costner with his fucking $30 million film he put on himself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or whatever else. Or Scorsese with a $200 million movie that didn't need to be $200. So you do need people to regulate.
Yes, you do.
But they shouldn't be in charge of the studio. They should be finance. They should be like the finance guys.
Yeah.
And they should be like risk guys. And it should be a bigger boss. You know what I mean? That's more business oriented. That should look over everything. But they should let the people run things the way they see fit and only step in when there's a huge conflict.
Yeah. But that's the problem. The people in charge are stepping in too much. Not when there's not when they're needed.
They think they're filmmakers.
Yeah.
That's the problem why a lot of movies suck. Because no filmmaker, every auteur, hasn't been any real auteur film that truly sucked.
Well, The Room, but that's about it.
I don't think that's your point, but I get it. Sure, you want to make that argument.
But yeah, most of them tend to be good.
Most auteur versions, most director's cuts, most of those are good. Or at least better.
Yeah, at least better.
Or if it's not good, at least we could be like, I see something in there.
Yes.
But a lot of times it's like not their fault because studios interfere. They fuck with run times. They fuck with marketing. They fuck with storylines. They fuck with Final Cut.
Yep.
You know, and they greenlight stupid projects because they're like, no, fuck it, we're gonna sell to the lowest common denominator, so we can do a ridiculous movie. You know what I mean? Like that makes no sense. You know.
Yeah, people are going to enjoy it enough to see it. That's all that matters.
I'll put Jordan Peele in charge of the fucking Warner Bros. Any kind of big studio quickly in a heartbeat, rather than any qualified MBA. Yeah,
at least he's doing stuff that's different.
At least a qualified MBA, because you know what? Any filmmaker. That's all my dream is going to be head of fucking. He's a filmmaker.
Yeah,
he's an actual filmmaker, and he actually loves comics.
Exactly, he's a creative mind that loves the characters.
That's why I could trust that I think is going to be at least somewhat interesting.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be flat out entirely terrible.
No, even Superman's not great. It's gonna be not bad.
Yeah,
I could 100% guarantee it's not gonna be shit.
I think even if it's bad, it's gonna have some glimmers of really good stuff in there.
It's gonna be at worst,
some really good ideas.
At worst, it's gonna be all right. I think at worst, it's gonna be all right.
Most likely, yeah. I don't think it's. I'd be pretty surprised if it's worse than all right. To be honest.
At worst, I'm projecting all right. Like okay, it's all right. It's okay. That's at worst. At best, it could be a game changer.
Yes.
But the thing is, I don't know if he's good enough for filmmaker to create a game show like that. But who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, he did make a very obscure Marvel team into household names.
Yeah,
so maybe he can.
He did do that. And by the way, he knew Guardians of the Galaxy before he even was pitched the movie to direct. That shows that he knows his shit. He knows more than me, and I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
He probably knows almost as much as you. Maybe.
Honestly, probably more. Like, I had very little...
Yeah,
I
he's
had,
also old, so he's probably played comics since he was a kid.
I had very low exposure to the Guardians. Like, I knew who Rocket Raccoon was, and that was
He
it.
knew all
I didn't
those
know.
motherfuckers.
I didn't know any of the
He
other
knew all
ones.
of them. And he turned a movie that even wasn't even trailered right. Because the trailer didn't interest me. The movie didn't interest me. It did not look good. It was like whatever. It was like had no interest in this movie. I didn't know the team. It didn't look great. They didn't know what the fuck Chris Pratt was, but nothing appealed to me.
Yeah.
Other than Batista being in it, kind of was like, okay, that's cool. That's about it. I thought voice came out. I thought Vin Diesel playing Groot was weird.
Yeah.
And same thing with Brad Cooper playing Rocket. But he made something that should never worked. And I watched it and I was like, yeah, I actually really liked the movie. I was like, it was one of the movies that I didn't know business being this good. Like, I actually was like impressed. It wasn't go great, but I was impressed by it. I was like, this movie's not bad. There's moments in that movie I felt really drawn in. I found the movie way more compelling than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Ever. You know what I mean? G2 was... I like G2. I thought G2 was solid because it had a real father-son bond to it. So, but it was a better movie in entirety, but it had things in it that was rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That still made up for it. And then Gladiator 3 I thought was great.
Yeah.
I thought that's easily the best film in all of Phase 4.
Yeah, easy.
To date. It's probably the best film. Be honest, I do think Eternals was solid. It wasn't great, it had issues, but in terms of like an effort, I thought it had a lot of potential. Too bad it's scrapping the sequel. Because I like the whole Arishem judging thing. I'm like, oh, so he's gonna.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I thought they could have done something.
All of Phase 4 is going clunky.
Yeah, they don't really know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, they kind of just like. To me, I thought releasing John Major was a bad idea. They should let the whole dramas blow over, and just bring them back.
Yeah.
Because who's thinking about that to this day?
Nah, no one's really thinking about it anymore.
It wasn't like you raped the bitch, you know what I mean? Like
No,
or
no.
fucking or said a homophobic slur or racist slur, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or anti-Semitic slur.
Yeah, there's people who've done a lot worse stuff come back.
Yeah, like Chris Brown beat a bitch, deliberately beat a bitch, deliberately beat a bitch's ass, and a celebrity bitch's ass. I'm telling you, because she was white. I'm telling you, she was black. It would be fine. Promise you that. A lot of times, there's two sides to the story. You can kind of see me in Wicked. You know what I mean? You just, I mean, it's all fake, but I'm like, that's kind of like low key, like the vibe because it's like Wicked Rich always portrays a bad person.
Yeah.
But turns out there's actually more to that story. This is what Wicked gives out to me. Is like it's more to that story. Yes. It's not what gives out to me is like it's not as clear as you seem. People can see that, but you don't know the actual story. You don't know the actual situation. You guys don't even know the actual perspective. It is all in the visual. It's all in what's made apparent by media. Because the media is what tarnished her rep in the first place.
Yeah.
So movie gave me that vibe. It's all allure to like what you think you see on TV may not exactly or in general may not actually be what it seems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that rings true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I think Marvel fucked up with that. Because him replacing him, he's already ingrained. He already became likable as his character. So you doing that actually fucking torpedoes the whole. You know what I mean? Now you have to. Now you're going to Doctor Doom and you're bringing in somebody who's ready to play the marquee character in your business as a whole entirely different character.
So weird.
He's so distinct. It's like it'll be hard not to see him as Iron Man.
Yeah.
Even if you do a good job, even if you could really go out of the skin.
It's too hard.
I'm seeing Tony constantly. In the same universe, he played his iconic character.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's fucking bizarre.
Now he's a variant of Victor Von Doom.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, I get it with how variants work. It's totally possible and stuff, but still, it's just
because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it.
Yeah, that's what Jeff Goldblum said in Jurassic Park.
I'm excited for the 2 movies that's coming out though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Which ones are coming out next?
The Captain America: Brave New World with Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, okay. There's that one. I remember the trailer now that you say it.
And
What's the other one?
The Thunderbolts, which you're probably a little bit more excited for because you actually have more.
I don't know much about Thunderbolts.
It's the same. No, I mean no, but Bucky's in it.
Okay.
Well, in that case, same thing because you know, it basically two continuations of the Falcon and Soldier, but one is about Falcon, the other one is about Bucky and the team. But you know the other team because Florence Pugh, she come back as her character.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Right.
Same thing with the bitch ass Captain America. So basically, a lot of people from that show's is in both those movies.
Wait, I thought didn't he die? That Captain America?
No, he's still alive.
He is?
Yeah, he was fine. Remember, he did something in the serum, and he fucking he got his ass kicked, and at the end, fucking Elaine was like, "Oh, the world don't need a soldier anymore. They need an agent." Remember that? I was like in like the last scenes.
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
So that's yeah. And they said a lot of bombs too, like the secret
Invasion,
was
yeah.
a bomb. And honestly, I actually had faith in that because I'm like Sam Jackson's the lead. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, so
No.
that was terrible.
Yeah.
The show's overall has been a success, but that has fucked it up too because now you're splitting focus.
Yes.
You either one of the two. You can't mix TV and film.
Mm-hmm.
Either one of the
Especially
two.
since they have the same VFX team jumping from project to project.
Or if you are doing TV, it has to be so far removed from anything that involves movies. If it's gonna be a show, it has to be a show that will never, like a Daredevil, that will never cross over into the main movie unless it's for a millisecond, like Daredevil and Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or like the newest one they just did, the Agatha one.
Yeah, it has to be something that would never.
That one is gonna be. There's no way that's ever coming back to the movies. No fucking way.
Never go to. You know what I mean? Like when you do this interchanging, it's like now I've watched a whole show. So I know what this is going on. Like Marvel's already fucked up with that.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. Marvel's already fucked up with that because you kind of have to watch the first Captain Marvel on top of WandaVision, so you know what Veronica Rambeau is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Her powers.
And then you need to watch Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel to watch this movie.
Yes.
You already failed. You know what I mean? Not everybody's willing to do all that says watch a movie. You know?
No. And Star Wars does the same thing too. Like how much you need to do to watch Ahsoka.
Exactly. You need and I did it, but not a lot of people beat me.
No.
Like I had to watch 7 seasons of fucking Clone Wars, which was really good by the way, because those last 3 seasons was pretty great.
Oh yeah.
Especially 5 and 6, those were great. Well, actually 4 was pretty good too. So 4 to 6 is actually excellent, but 7 is good too. But 4 to 6 was like damn good. The first 3 was like okay. Timmy got better, but it was still like it's alright. It was like decent. It's passable. Could do it, you know. Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, nada. Yeah, Phase 4, bomb. But I can't lie, I'm excited for these 2 movies though. Captain America, Brave New World, and Thunderbolts. I'm actually pretty hyped for, and I'm also pretty hyped for Fantastic Four because Galactus is gonna be it, which is pretty cool. I'm pumped to get to the cosmic side of things.
Yeah,
that's interesting to me. But they Eternals play a part in that, so they should, you know what I mean? Like they should keep that going.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they're not.
Yeah, the thing is, you can make. I mean, it wasn't that good, but them still like Cody was still fresh out.
Yeah.
So that also played a part in it. You know what I mean?
Like if you're not that happy with how it turned out, you always just could get different, director and creative team behind it to do something a little different with it.
But things they had a good director, they had like an Oscar-winning director, or like Oscar-nominated director, an Oscar-nominated cinematographer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like great actors, like all top-tier actors. You know what I mean? Like from Angie Jolie to Brian Tyree Henry to Barry Keoghan, who's even became more of a bigger deal, and Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah.
The Asian guy does things too.
And also those 2 guys from Game of Thrones were both in it.
There's a lot of and Harry Styles was teased at the end. So like, there's a lot going for it. I think out there they're thinking rash. Like, because the thing is, if you feel bad, go a different direction, or just improve what didn't work. You know what I mean? Like, why be so quick to get rid of it?
I think it was a decision made in panic, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. It makes this out of panicking, yo.
That's how it comes across. Like, I don't want to assume, but that's how it comes across.
DC wants to completely destroy Marvel.
It's entirely possible.
It's entirely possible. I think it's a huge chance that happened because James Gunn is more organized. Because they learn from their mistakes. Because that was the problem with the DCEU. There was a mess, and much decisions made off of panicking.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how the tables have turned now that James Gunn has jumped ship. Yep. I mean, he did make the best movie of Phase 4 easy, hands down.
And he did a decent DC movie because
he did.
Suicide wasn't great.
The Suicide Squad wasn't good.
Great, but I mean, it was one better than the first one.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it was good, but it wasn't like, it was great. It was solid. Yeah, it was solid. You know what I mean? I still a little too silly for me. I wish they had another mission fucking with Starro, but at least that shows that he has understanding of the comics and like he can go deep into like these other characters, you know what I mean, that we don't even know about. Like he made Polka Dot Man and made it interesting.
He did.
Well, that's impressive.
That's very impressive.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Pope the Reminds a harder sell than Rocket Raccoon was, to be perfectly honest.
Yes, I do. I agree. He also Rocket Raccoon. He made Rocket Raccoon mad interesting.
He made him a household
Even
name.
Groot made it interesting.
Yeah.
Like, he actually's pretty good. You really think about it, because his movies are not be super great, but he's good at actually constructing worlds and making characters that no one knows about obscure actually stars.
Yeah. This is why I think he was a good choice for the DC role. Whether or not he's the best choice to direct Superman, that remains to be seen.
Yeah, I don't know, because it'll be different than anything he's ever made. It'll be maybe a complete total shift. Yeah. But the thing is, James Gunn seems to understand that.
Yeah, and other directors have made that shift before.
Yeah. Yes, it's similar to an actor. It's like Jonah Hill doing the Leo movie.
Wolf of Wall Street.
He was a fat guy in comedy.
Yeah.
But then he went into Wolf of Wall Street, more of a darker comedy, whole different kind of acting, and he nailed it.
Yeah, or Jim Carrey with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Even better example.
Yeah.
A comedic guy, and not just a comedic guy, a gimmicky comedic guy.
Super gimmicky.
Known for his alrighty then. You know what I mean? Like somebody stop me. That's where he comes from. You know what I mean? But then he was at the Truman Show. He did movies like Eternal Sunshine, which is a whole different far left.
Mm-hmm.
Man in the Moon. You know what I mean? Like and that other. He did a whole thriller movie called 43 or something like that. It's based on some number.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that one.
It's a serious Jim Carrey movie. It's a serious drama. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up for you real quick. Fuck it.
You do. You need to pull this up for me right now. Also, the Showtime series Kidding, that's a more serious role than most of what he does.
That's
also.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like it's the same thing. It's like, so if you could respect actors going a whole different direction,
then we can give directors a chance.
We give directors a chance too to do something different.
I mean, I'm sure there's examples of directors doing that.
He gave his whole playbook for how he was going to play his movie out, and he seems to understand exactly what Superman is, a symbol of hope.
Yeah,
trying to be the hero and do the right thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He gets his humanity.
Yeah.
And the movie seems to be emphasized on his humanity. So if he's going with that mentality, I don't see how it's going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of the set photos are crazy. You know what I mean? Like, kind of ridiculous. Yeah. You know what I mean? But who knows? We don't know how it's going to compose. We don't know if he's going to keep a baggy Superman suit on. Mm-hmm. And we don't know the intention of that. And we don't know how it's going to look on camera.
True. You know? All these are all very true points.
We have to see it. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, there's a lot that we only assume so much from what we've been seeing.
I think we're gonna have a lot of home Superman. I think Superman personally, potentially it could be really great.
It has potential.
It kind of has to be. If it's not, you have a big problem.
Yeah,
but
if it's not at least good, then that's gonna be a massive issue.
He shouldn't let that dictate his moves, because that's just gonna add pressure on him. But the truth is, it is pressure. This film is gonna dictate how the rest of the universe is gonna be. If Superman tanks, like Superman's crap is gonna destroy everything else.
It will.
Look what BVS did. BVS, I said BVS stink. The whole thing was over. It was.
Yeah.
Then I said Justice League stuff is definitely going to be over. Because the thing is, Wonder Woman kind of saved it a little bit, because that came up. That was a huge hit.
It was, but even then, I don't think I knew at the time this was just a Band-Aid. It wasn't gonna be able to save it long term.
But then Suicide Squad came in and sucked.
Yes,
you know
it did. I mean?
So that got it back, and Justice League really sucked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it all started with BVS though. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But one of them was proof that you should do one-off characters first.
Yes.
You shouldn't.
You
should have went with teams so quickly.
Yeah.
You should have developed your movies one by one.
Because the solo movies are consistently better than the team movies were.
Straight up. So man, you even did do this as a second movie, but it should have been way different. It should have been about Batman and Superman. It should have been what the initial trailer proposed. The initial trailer proposed 2 heroes have different ways of running things. Mm-hmm. This is right after the Batman and Steel. Superman came in, the whole world almost got destroyed.
Yeah.
People are scared. Lex Luthor is capitalizing off of that fear, instilling fear into Superman, and then Batman, you know what I mean, is like, his job is to protect people, and he lost people in that fucking fight, and he's like, yo, I don't trust this guy. This guy's dangerous. I have to get gripped and I have to face this guy.
Yeah.
That should have been a story alone in itself.
It
none of
could have
this doomsday shit, none of this other shit, it should have been just that.
Yeah, it should have been way more focused.
It could have been very geopolitical. And it also could have been very hero-centric on what it means to be a hero. Because Superman don't like the way Batman does things.
Yeah.
Batman don't like the way Superman does things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that could have been enough. And it could still have been single. One moment, forget about it. It could have been maybe a minor tease.
Yeah, tease would have been fine.
Like, she had a cameo in it. You know what I mean? Like, but we don't know who she is, though. She just could have been there. And then we realized, oh, that's Diana Prince. Boom. And that set us up her movie.
Yes.
And then you go into a Batman sequel. Don't kill us, man. They have understanding, and they go fuck off and do their own things.
Mm-hmm.
And then Batman has his own movie. Superman has his own movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do other heroes.
Yeah.
Aquaman has his own thing. Flash his own thing. Now you do a Justice League movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now you do it.
Now you do it. Yeah.
Now you have all the pieces together. Now you do it.
But the order they did made zero sense.
Because they were trying to chase the success of what Marvel did. But you didn't understand that MCU actually had a phase 1 that didn't have that much high grossing movies. Like, it was okay. Like, Captain America first didn't make that much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like $370 off like $180 million budget. That's not much at all.
Yeah.
Thor only made like $415.
Mm-hmm.
Solid, but not a huge hit.
Yeah.
Only real successful was the Iron Man 1 and 2.
Yes.
And even those were like $600 million. It wasn't like, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't nearly as much as Avengers would eventually
Dark Knight
be.
came out and destroyed him with $1 billion. You know what I mean? So it was like, it wasn't like, yeah. And Hulk actually was kind of a bomb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was.
I liked the movie. I thought potentially if they had their problem with that movie, they gutted a lot of it out.
Mm-hmm.
They should have went with more of Edward Norton's vision. Honestly, I thought Norton should have actually directed it, in my opinion, because he had a real clear goal of what Hulk was. And a lot of ideas he had that they didn't want to implement.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see the deleted scenes, you hear the ideas, it made a lot of sense. He went really like poetic with the character, because it's more about him stealing, Bruce Banner stealing fire from the gods. He compared it to Greek mythology.
Yeah,
He
to
steal
Prometheus,
Prometheus, stealing fire from the gods, brings up, and now he has to face the consequences of that. Trying to play God, you know what I mean? That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Him trying to kill himself, and he's shooting himself in the mouth, and then Hulk comes in and takes it out, and then you see the whole fucking ice glacier fucking is crumbling, and you hear this roar.
Mm-hmm.
That's an accident first scene. Why you wouldn't put that in there? Because it makes
I
sense
don't
like
know, I don't know why they would.
It captures the loneliness and the pain that he feels.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? 'Cause that's the whole point. He's always constantly depressed.
Yeah, he's depressed because he can't maintain any real relationship.
Exactly, because this monster is inside of him.
Yeah.
So of course he want to kill himself. He's been on the run for 5 years. Nigga's depressed. Shit, dark shit like that happens.
Yeah.
He try to put a gun in his mouth, comes out, it's strapped to that thing. That's a cold open. Holy shit, that would have been heavy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it makes something like it makes something that's crazy to Hulk feel something. You know what I mean? Feel real,
Yeah.
authentic. That could have been a really good movie.
It could have been.
And it was okay. I mean, but it wasn't bad. I liked it, but it wasn't great. It was like,
Nah, it was very whatever.
It was alright. Probably one of the weaker showings of the first phase 1.
Definitely one of the more forgettable ones.
And the crazy, they should have did the Planet Hulk. I mean, that's obvious. Planet Hulk's such a famous comic.
Yeah. That would have been great to like have that as a movie.
I think they are trying to do a World War Hulk though, so that could be cool. But yeah, anyways, but you know what I mean, like, but the whole point is that they develop all the characters.
Yeah.
And all the less important Avengers, they kind of just implement them subtly into movies.
Yes.
And letting them develop between movies.
Yeah, like they did it with Hawkeye and Black Widow.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So Hawkeye really did it really small because he was in like one scene in Thor.
He was.
But he was there though. He was part of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
So it kind of worked. Natasha had a whole arc in Iron Man 2.
She did, yes.
And he came and bring out character. So it kind of made you like, okay, cool. Like, I want to see it on adventure. You know? So see all these guys come together. That was the whole vibe.
Yeah.
Because all these guys from their own franchise, from their own movies, it's like all come together as one big thing. You feel like this is not supposed to happen. This is like larger than life.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to feel.
Yeah, that's how it is. You build up when you like start small and build up from that. You build hype.
That's why Avengers get a lot of money. That's why the other Avengers get a lot of money. Because they know how to build up. They just copy the success that was happening now. Instead of copying what they
They're
actually
like,
to get
oh,
them there.
it's like, yeah, like what WB was like, have their attributes like, oh, just throw them all together.
Yeah, the team's the thing now. Let's throw all the Justice together.
Teams are in now.
They don't want these guys already. Fuck it. Let's just throw them all together. Fuck it. The Flash is already going to shows. They know the Flash. They know Aquaman is. Let's just throw them all together. No.
Especially when like all these characters have like a million different adaptations. They're all slightly different than each other. It's
Exactly.
Like,
exactly. Because the whole thing, the idea was to just put them all together one movie first, Justice League, and then have them split apart.
which is so dumb.
It's like, no, you're trying to do the complete inverse of what MCU did. No. What is this MCU should do? MCU did.
Yeah. Like, I understand you would be riding their coattails if you did that, but still, it's just a way better approach.
But if you're riding coattails anyways,
yeah.
please do it the right way. Not just copy the things that made not just copy what you think works for them now.
No.
They have to build to where they got. That's why they worked.
Yeah.
They built. They slowly. It was slow burn. You know?
And that's a big reason why BVS and Justice League flopped.
Yeah, exactly. They went too big too soon.
They did.
They tried to do the death of Superman, beat Batman vs Superman, Let's do every Wonder Woman team up into one movie.
So much.
And the cameos for the other Disney members.
Yeah.
In one fucking movie.
And I thought that Amazing Spider-Man 2 was crowded. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That was crowded.
Spider-Man 3 also was pretty crowded.
Yeah, that's why this movie failed. Too crowded. Way too crowded. Way too much going on.
We only have a couple hours of these movies, folks. Jeez, give us some time to breathe.
Exactly. If you want to go big, then they have to do a two-parter. Mm-hmm. Or do a 4-hour movie. Something has to be, if you're going to go big, go big. Mm-hmm. Don't try to go big in a limited window of time. Mm-hmm. Bring this to Gladiator 2. Let's do this thing.